I was born in Turkish Armenia in sort of an arid kind of country, similar in many ways to California. So since we had the place, and since we had the know-how, we started our camp. I think we get better and better, and we learn more and more. Camping is something that takes years and years of experience before you ever have a good camp. We still make mistakes. We still sometimes make the same mistakes again and again. But I think each year we get more experience. Dabney and I put our talents together, and I discovered that Dabney was wonderful with children. She'd done some tutoring in Mexico before we were married. I had been very active in Boy Scouts for 14 years ago. From 14 until 14 years later, I was from a tenderfoot to I became a camp director eventually. I always had this desire to, if I was going to be an American artist, to come either to the Middle West or Far West or the Southwest, because I thought this was the true expression, much more true expression of the United States. I felt that New England was much too influenced by England or Europe. 10 minutes after I arrived, I wondered why I didn't come 22 years earlier. I wish I had, frankly. I loved California. But as I build it, I being an artist, I think, and I hope that I put some artistry into it. And the materials I've chosen have really helped a great deal. I used first materials that industry throws away: power poles, cross arms, railroad ties, broken concrete, insulators, war surplus, used materials, junk, wrecked lumber from wrecked houses. But I always choose things that are exciting to look at and are in harmony with what I'm doing. The artistry is a very strong part of it, and I try to make it imaginative. But as I said, first and foremost is the function. Even when I had the means, at one time I was married to a woman of means, and so we could have used conventional materials. Even then, I thought it would be a challenge to use materials that are thrown away and do some beautiful things with it. Perhaps I am very, very much excited with the concept of the Renaissance painter. I think that he was a very, very free man, and I think the Renaissance artist was great because he did many related things with his work. And by doing these related things, his particular bent in life, whether that was sculpture or painting or architecture or something, became richer. For instance, I think that if you do some sculpture, and if you have to be an artist, a painter, or a draftsman, or drawer, let's say, your drawing becomes much more exciting and valid. If you do some architecture, your sculpture and your drawing gets even richer. If you do design some buildings or bridges or so on, your sculpture, your drawing, your architecture, everything gets richer and richer and richer. Each thing you do enriches the very thing that you have a bent in. If you don't do these things, I think you get your work not only does not get richer, but it deteriorates. You're living if you're producing or you're doing something. You're vital. Otherwise, you're not living. You're just breathing. Esor yot nor chemdeser desnohin achimen. Esor yot nor chemdeser desnohin achimen. Kna dediyem ha 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 ha. Sari nohor yar can, tari nohor yar can. Urdeğe yer tası kodi diye sa. Tari nohor yar can, tari nohor yar